Howdy, this is Marissa from Marissa Moments. So the download is this. You have been trying to convey a message to someone, to several people. You receive downloads, you see visions, you see numbers, you see signs everywhere, right? And so when you're having these conversations with other people, you start receiving more downloads. They're telling you about their struggles, their plights, and all of these things, relationship dilemmas, and all of these things. And you receive downloads that are quite clear to you. So you try to pause them and tell them what you see. However, they keep talking. And they keep talking, and you're like, okay, let me just hold space, because clearly they need to vent. But then they ask for your side, and you start telling them what you see again, and then they cut you off and they start talking again. Now, Spirit is making it clear. It's obviously a lesson, a very frustrating lesson, but the lesson is that you can't force healing on people that are not ready to be healed. Sometimes we have to sit within the wound in order to almost like allow it to fester. And some people do love putting kind of like salt on their own wounds because that's what they identify as in the moment. And if you heal that wound, then you take away their reason of existing, essentially. You take away their conversation source, you take away their anger and all the things that are currently driving them. So in those moments, yes, if they ask you, then do share. And you have to trust in knowing that whatever is meant to be conveyed will be delivered. Even if they're not capable of absorbing it in that moment, hindsight will always bring it back to them, and Spirit will always bring the same message back around until the lesson is learned. So for you, it is to stop getting frustrated in those moments and to speak your truth, but then back away from it. Stop letting the spiritually divine downloaded message to become your actual wound by leaving it open and becoming a frustration. So pass the message and then keep it moving. Don't keep tabs on it. It's like a gift that you give. Once you give it, you're not keeping tabs on it. You're not trying to see how often the person wears the shirt, right? So once you give that gift of a message, once you give that gift of a reading, don't even seek validation. Just know and trust in yourself that, and in Spirit, that message is honest, it is true, it is pure, and it is directed at the right person that it needs to go to, and then keep it moving.